Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Heart with Prisca, where we have real conversations, practical wisdom, and purposeful living. Today's conversation might challenge the way some of us think, especially those of us who are people of faith. Here's the statement I want you to think about. Don't let your spirituality stop you from having business sense. Now, before anyone misunderstands me, let me be clear. I am not saying we should become dishonest, greedy, or take advantage of people. Quite the opposite. I'm saying that our faith should make us better business people, not poor stewards of what God has entrusted to us. Let me explain. Imagine someone is asked to supply materials for an event. Because they know the client personally, they decide to help. Instead of pricing the job like a business, they only calculate what it will cost to buy the materials. They don't charge for phone calls, sourcing suppliers, transportation, or coordinating deliveries. They don't charge for the experience they've built over the years. They simply think, I just want to help. A few days later, the client calls back. We found someone else who quoted a lower price. Then comes the difficult part. Can you refund all the money? Imagine how that feels. Not because they lost the job, but because all the work already done suddenly seems to have no value. That situation made me think. Sometimes in our desire to be kind, we forget to be wise. Sometimes we confuse generosity with poor business decisions. And sometimes we believe that because we are people of faith, we shouldn't charge appropriately for our work. But that's not what the Bible teaches. When people hire you, they are not only paying for a product, they're paying for your knowledge and your experience, your network, your problem-solving ability, your professionalism, your time. Those things have value. Think about a lawyer. You're not just paying for the few minutes they spend speaking to you. You're paying for years of education and experience. The same applies to engineers, consultants, designers, photographers, contractors, coaches, and entrepreneurs. Value isn't measured only by the physical product. It's measured by everything that goes into delivering it. One thing I love about Scripture is that it never separates faith from wisdom. Jesus said, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost? That is planning. That is budgeting. That is good stewardship. Throughout the Bible, we see people who prayed, but they also prepared. Noah prayed, but he built. Joseph believed God, but he also developed an economic strategy that preserved a nation. Nehemiah prayed, but he inspected the walls, organized the workers, and managed the project. Faith never canceled wisdom. Faith worked alongside wisdom. Last Sunday, I was having a discussion with some people in church, and I shared something that I think is worth repeating. We often pray, Lord, bring clients. Lord, open doors. Lord, increase my business. There is absolutely nothing wrong with those prayers. But here's the question. When those clients come, are you ready for them? Praying for customers doesn't mean you shouldn't learn marketing. Praying for prosperity doesn't mean you shouldn't learn sales. Praying for promotion doesn't mean you shouldn't develop leadership skills. Prepare yourself for what is behind those doors. Think about Joseph. God gave him the dream, but Joseph still had to develop the wisdom to manage an entire nation's economy. Think about Noah. God warned him about the flood, but Noah still had to spend years building the ark. Prayer was never meant to replace preparation. Prayer and preparation have always worked together. If you're a business owner, learn marketing, branding, customer service, and financial management. Continue improving your skills, because God often answers our prayers by giving us opportunities. Whether they become success depends on how prepared we are to steward them. I like to put it this way. Prayer may open the door, but preparation helps you walk through it. One lesson every entrepreneur eventually learns is this: good intentions are not a substitute for good business practices. Every business should have clear pricing, clear expectations, and clear agreements on what happens if a project cancels. These conversations protect both parties. Boundaries don't destroy relationships, they preserve them. Our faith should produce integrity. It should produce excellence. As believers, our businesses should stand out because we deliver excellence. So today, I want to leave you with this question. Have you ever undervalued yourself because you wanted to be kind? Let's have an honest conversation in the comments. Don't forget to check out our app, H2H House to House by Elatrio, and visit our website, H2H with Prisca, for more resources. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep living with purpose and growing in wisdom. God bless you.